If you could step into America in 1910, you wouldn't just feel like you traveled back in time, you'd feel like you crossed into another world. A slower world, a harder world, but also a world filled with routines, sounds, and moments that simply don't exist anymore. Let's begin. Families living on self-sustaining farms. In 1910, nearly half of America still lived on farms. Not the industrial farms we know today, but small family plots where survival depended on your own hands. People woke with the sun. Before breakfast, animals had to be fed, water pumped from the well, bread dough mixed, eggs collected. Nothing came ready-made. Meals, soap, candles, all homemade. And the quiet? The loudest sounds were wind, animals, and the creaking of a wooden porch. That world, that pace, has vanished. A weekly wash day that took the entire day. Before washing machines, laundry was a battle. Most families dedicated Monday as wash day, because once you began, you weren't doing anything else. Water had to be heated over a fire. Clothes scrubbed on a washboard until your arms burned. Sheets boiled in a heavy iron pot. Everything rinsed in cold water drawn from the well and wrung out by hand. Then came drying, ironing, folding. One day, every week, without fail. Women wearing long dresses and feathered hats. Fashion in 1910 was beautiful, but far from comfortable. Women wore long skirts that swept the ground, corsets that tightened their waists, gloves for outings, and enormous hats decorated with feathers, flowers, and lace. Every walk, every errand, every visit to town felt like a small ceremony. It was elegance built into everyday life, but elegance that came with weight, heat, and a lot of effort. Men in three-piece suits and pocket watches. Even working men dressed formally. A three-piece wool suit, a vest, a tie or bow tie, polished boots, and always a hat. Flat caps for laborers, fedoras or bowlers for officemen. A pocket watch wasn't just an accessory, it was a sign of responsibility. In 1910 America, you didn't check your phone. You checked time the way your father and grandfather did, with a small chain pulled from your vest. Early skyscrapers with ornate stone designs. Cities were rising, but not yet made of glass. The skyline was a blend of church spires, smokestacks, and the first skyscrapers. Tall but richly decorated. Carved stone faces, columns, arches, massive wooden doors. Buildings that looked crafted, not manufactured. Most of those early masterpieces disappeared as cities modernized, replaced by steel, concrete, and efficiency. But in old photographs, you can still see the pride that went into every stone. Neighborhood corner stores and push-cart markets. Daily shopping wasn't done in giant supermarkets. People bought bread from the baker, meat from the butcher, and vegetables from farmers' carts. In immigrant neighborhoods, push carts lined entire streets. Vendors shouting prices, children weaving through the crowd, the air filled with the smell of fresh fruit and warm bread. It wasn't just shopping, it was the heartbeat of the neighborhood, something modern America has lost. Switchboard operators connecting every phone call. Making a phone call in 1910 meant lifting the receiver and speaking to a real person. Operator, who would you like to reach? Women worked long hours plugging and unplugging cables, connecting voices across the city. They recognized familiar callers, overheard secrets, passed along messages. It was slow, but personal. Today, not only is the job gone, the entire idea of a human connecting your call feels almost unreal. Children playing freely in the streets. With fewer cars and quieter neighborhoods, streets doubled as playgrounds. Kids played stickball, marbles, hopscotch, tag, anything that kept them outside until sunset. There were no smartphones, no screens, just imagination, bruised knees, and dirt on your hands. Parents didn't watch every second. The world felt safer, or at least simpler. Factories filled with hard manual labor jobs. 1910 America ran on sweat. Textile mills, steel plants, coal mines, lumber camps, places filled with noise, heat, and danger. Jobs like icemen, lamplighters, elevator operators, and typesetters formed the backbone of daily life. Most of these jobs are extinct now. Machines replaced them, and cities that once thrived on industry shifted into something else entirely. Gas lamps and early electric lights at night. Nights in 1910 had a warm glow. Before neon and LED lights, streets were lit by gas lamps and early Edison bulbs, soft, flickering, golden. Cities looked calmer at night. Shadows were deeper, stars more visible. It was a quieter kind of darkness, a gentler kind of light. America in 1910 wasn't perfect. Life was hard, harder than most of us can imagine. But there was a rhythm to it, a sense of community, of routine, of working with your hands and knowing the land beneath your feet. A world built on effort, reminding us where we came from and how quickly life can change.